Tom Clancy's The Division. This game, this game crept up on me. Actually had almost zero interest in this game. I've read about it. I've seen some videos, seen the E3 videos. You know, Ubisoft always hypes up their videos. Remember Watch Dogs didn't really live up to its potential graphically. And same thing with Rainbow Six Siege. The trailers that they show for it always look better than when the actual games comes out, how it actually looks. For this one, I am playing on 2560 by 1080 on my 3440 1440 monitor. The reason why I'm playing it on a lower resolution is because at 1440, even with SLI, I was getting about 40 frames per second with everything turned up. As you guys saw in my graphics settings there, I have everything turned up, even the anti-aliasing turned up all the way to ultra. So everything is turned up, everything that I can turn up. And actually, that brings me to with this beta, they actually provided us with a lot of graphics settings in this beta, and I'm really impressed with it. The beta itself was actually about 26 gigs, maybe 28. That's bigger than Tomb Raider, which I have the full copy of. Tomb Raider runs, that was about 18 gigs, maybe almost 19, 20. I think it was 18. But as for this beta alone was 26 gigs. So Ubisoft is really, I guess, making sure, fans get a good time with the game and try it out. And like I said, it crept up on me, and I actually ended up liking it. As you guys can see, you can take cover. This reminds me of Gears, which I've been playing a lot. And you take cover. Just I'm using the controller on this one, even though I'm playing on PC. Just want to be comfortable with it. I know I could play it with a mouse and keyboard, blah blah blah. But with these kind of games, I tend to play with a controller. So I'm using the Xbox Elite controller on this one. But like I said, I've been playing a lot of Gears Ultimate Edition lately, and the cover system in this game reminds me of it. I really like the shooting. It is supposed to be an RPG, but I mean it's a fun game. I've already finished all the story modes in the beta, and I think the highest rank you can get is 5. And then if you find the dark zone, which right now in this during this gameplay, I'm looking for, then you can play. I think it's online. I'm actually not sure. I need to read up more about this game, but I do know you can play with up to 3 people, and they say that the more people you play co-op with, the difficulty turns up on its own. So if you're playing solo, lone wolf, like I'm doing now, the difficulty won't be as hard. They say once you beat the game on normal, you can play it on hard by yourself. But they do recommend you playing it with at least one other person. I read that somewhere online. I think IGN has a guide on how to play this game properly. Anyway, but like I said, the graphics are really good. Not sure if it lives up to the E3 trailer. They never do. But on its own, I mean, Ubisoft's got to stop doing those pre-rendered, graphics. They're not the only ones that do it. Other companies have done it. I remember The Witcher 3, the video that they had at E3 didn't live up to the actual final product. So they got to stop doing that. They got to stop, bumping up people's expectations and then just ending up, disappointing fans. And but like I said, gameplay wise for me and graphics, I'm actually really impressed. I have the beta on Xbox as well, and I'm about to try that also and see how it looks like. I know it won't run. It definitely won't run 60 frames, but having this game run at 60 frames, even at a lower resolution than my monitor's native resolution, it still looks really, really good. So with that said, this is gonna be a day one purchase for me. Anyways, just gonna let the video play out. I'm not gonna edit any of the clips, so it's about a 12-minute video. I've talked for 5 minutes. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay. And by the way, I'm doing just strictly gameplay and just talking about it because you got other people that do the benchmarks on online like Sloppy Wet Blow and Joker Productions, those guys. So I don't need to do benchmarks for you guys. We have pretty much almost the same setup. Sloppy Wet Blow also has two 980 Ti's, and he's got the 5960K CPU. I have the 5930, so we have almost similar setup. So I don't need to do benchmarks. I'm just gonna provide you with the rest of this gameplay clips here, and hope you guys enjoy it.
Area secured. Hostiles neutralized.
Now that was some shooting.
I'm not after a fight. And I thought all the good people were gone.
The Dark Zone's walled off, and with good reason. It's where the infection hit hardest, to the point where no one, not us, not LMB, not anyone, could hold it. Now it's a no man's land, full of people willing to take their chances with the virus to get away from the factions in the streets. And what happens behind those walls, well, very little of it is good.
This is the shit you need. Don't ask me where I got it. Stop wasting my time.
Biohazard warning. Entering contaminated zone.
Agent, your signal is getting weak.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted. Warning, now entering Dark Zone.
You're gonna die!
Man, I'm not worried about the JTX, you know? This city's going to hell.
Finish it off, yo! Get this fucker!